got more experience in the pit than Deshane does, so we'll see how he does.
Well, I got some inside information from Mike Deshane on the ride in from Houston, the Galveston tournament here at the Moody Gardens. What a great place this is. An entertainment complex is what I'd call it. I wouldn't call it a hotel. They've got all kinds of things that you can enjoy. They've got a great golf course here. They've got 250 acres of botanical gardens. They've got a IMAX theater. Oh, here we go.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting back underway. Please settle in your seats. It is Mr. Kiamco's break.
But to answer your question, Mika Eminem is very familiar with Mike Deshane's game, and I think he's going to show Mike a lot of respect, and he's going to be bearing down extremely hard because he knows just how well Mike Deshane plays. Right now we've got a match underway, and
well, Francisco's got a shot at the 1. I think he can maybe follow 2 rails between the 5-7. Now he's got a problem with the 4 because the 4 doesn't go in either bottom corner here, so he's going to try and maybe draw back a foot or so and get an angle on the 3 to where he can try and play the 4 in one of those sides. Uh-oh. I got a little straight here. Well, he'll just try and draw all the way back to the bottom, to the rail where he's standing. Try and get a shot in the side or the corner on the 4.
well, I've just refreshed the statistics on the website here, and something that any of our internet viewers can do, and see that they've updated the score. Warren Kiamco leads this match 5-0, and Bustamante desperately needs to make this run out, and unfortunately he didn't.
He got lucky. Hooked him.
He got lucky.
See, now, you know, that's one of the things in 9-ball and 10-ball that, you know, when a guy misses a ball, he doesn't exactly have to leave you a shot, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's part of the game. It's you know, that's where the luck comes in, and it probably comes up more in 10-ball than it does in 9-ball because you got that extra ball. So if you have an extra ball on the table, chances are when you miss, you're not going to leave a shot. So.
A little more traffic on the table, is that what you're saying?
Wow, look at that. I can't believe he hit the bottom rail and didn't hit the 4. That's a weird pocket there. That's yeah, they just, you know, a lot of the players, they talk about what's a luckier game, 10-ball or 9-ball.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, a lot of the guys, they prefer playing 10-ball because they feel like you know, they're going to get more opportunities. There's more play in the game, which there is. Now, if it's a luckier game, I would say that 10-ball is possibly a luckier game because there's more things where luck comes into play. You have that extra ball on the table that you can hook somebody behind, and on the break, you're not playing an exact ball. Like in 9-ball, you might just play the corner ball, and you're actually playing to make a ball on the break. Whereas in 10-ball, you're playing to luck one in.
Sure.
And you're playing to get lucky and get a shot. So I personally think that 10-ball is a luckier game. Although there is more play in 10-ball, so the better player is more likely to win. Just for the fact that there's not near as many racks run.
Well, Francisco's very fortunate to win this game. The score is now 5-1, and he desperately needed that win. This is a race to 9. Mr. Kiamco needs 4 games, and Bustamante needs 8. He's not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Well, the cue ball just kind of died after it hit the 1 ball.
We made one.
Looked like the cue ball had no spin from either the contact on the 1 or from an off-center hit on the cue ball.
Well, I think he's going to bank this 1 back in this corner by the 10 because he's got a big pocket. He can bank it short, make the 10. He can bank it long, play the cue 1 ball off the 10. He can bank it really bad and hit the 9 and make the 10. So there's like 5 different ways you can win the game.
Is he going to make any effort to hold the cue ball next to the 8?
No, I would go ahead and play to get position on the 2. I'd draw it back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'd hit it firm and draw it back. Trying to bring the cue ball behind the 2 actually on that one. So he's left Warren a long shot on the 1 here. He can shoot it hard and just try and stop the cue ball, which most likely he probably will do. I might go ahead and roll this in and play the cue ball by the 4 just in case if I dog it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
See, he could have. I don't know. I'm not real comfortable. You know, when I get a long shot, I kind of want to play the ball and play safe. You know, sometimes, especially the way I've been hitting them.
Well, I'm not sure if Mr. Kiamco can afford to give Bustamante additional time at the table. He's got a great lead, 5-1. I think maybe the tale about this tough live television table is being passed around, and people understand that it's not an easy table, but it rolls extremely well. The lights have this tablecloth so dry. I think we're going to have to, before we play another match, we're going to have to get the table cleaned up a little bit. I see a lot of powder on the table right now.
Well, anytime you play Bustamante, you're going to see that. He loves that powder. He's got a chance to fall perfect here. Look at this. Wow, straight in the side. That was a great shot. He couldn't really hit that any harder because he would have maybe ran into the 10. So now he's trying to look at if he can get on that 6 maybe to where he can play the carom on the 9 or.
I think he's going to try and make the 4 and run into the 6.
He's probably going to try and maybe run into the 6 or run into the 9.
Yeah, 9 probably. But he can't run into it hard. And looks like if he runs into it easy, he's got to be careful that he doesn't still snooker. Oh, he's going to draw it into it. Okay. Yeah,
if he draws it, he should draw it with right English. That way, once he hits the 9 or 6, the cue ball will head the other direction. Well, I don't know. Maybe he'll follow 2 rails and try and just nut the 9 out. That's what he's doing. Yep.
Very nice shot there.
That was good. Well, this is a little steep on the 6. He's got to get this cue ball running around the table. You got to watch out for the scratch in the side here.
Gonna hit this softly, yeah. Oh,
yeah, he's actually.
Oh, what a roll that was.
He almost made the 10.
What a roll.
Now this ball, yeah, you don't do much with this because just pocket this ball.
You draw 2 rails?
I really wouldn't do anything with it. You don't have to do anything. I might just roll that ball in. Because you're never going to miss the 8-10, you know?
Right.
Why hit it hard, you know?
Especially at the devil's pocket.
Yeah. Well, good game there.
Five to 2 in favor of Mr. Kiamco, and Bustamante closed the gap. There's a few more games to get back in this match. Both Shane and Mika Eminem were breaking slightly off center on the break with their cue stick about moving about 4 inches to the right of the first diamond from the corner pocket. So they weren't, breaking, straight up and down, but close to the first diamond. And these guys continue to break from the side rail.
Yeah, they're trying to depend on the one in the side.
Right.
The whole break's designed on trying to make the one in the side.
I think.
Whereas, that middle, I like middle break because you get more balls going towards the hole.
Do you, on that middle break, Corey, are you trying to get the 2 balls behind the 1 ball to go into the side pocket?
Yeah, those are the balls that normally go, and then sometimes you'll have the corner ball go 4 rails.
Mm-hmm.
And then, maybe you'll get some balls going back and then coming out of the back of the stack. So you got a chance to make a lot of balls like that. But the side rail break, if you're good at making that one in the side, it can end up being a pretty dead ball, once you get it going. So.
Mm-hmm. Mike DeShane was talking with Shane Van Boning a couple of nights ago, and he was, he's admiring Shane's break and talking to Shane. He said, Shane, you think you could teach me, how you break those 10-ball racks? And Shane kind of, shrugged his shoulders a little bit, and Mike was still chomping at the bit, and he said, hey, come on, man, really, how about showing me how you break those balls and how you rack them, what are you doing,
Mm-hmm.
And Shane kind of shrugged his shoulders a little bit, and Mike persisted, and finally Shane said, $100.
$100.
And Mike was still eager, and he said, how about $20? Well, I can bet you that the price is going up right now. If Mike DeShane goes to Shane now and wants to learn the secrets to his break, I'll bet the price tag is really going up now.
Yeah, with those 2 guys, that $100 is that's pretty cheap.
That'd be a great investment. $100 to learn how Shane breaks those balls and how he racks them. And Mike would guess a couple of little different things, a little secrets that Mike thought Shane was doing, and Shane would shake his head, no, that's not it.
Well, Mike DeShane's got a pretty good break himself. I don't think he really needs much help from Shane, So Warren is just he's playing pretty much perfect. He played for the corner there, which was good. He didn't want to get 50 yards on the 8 or run into the 10 or something like that. Stop, and what's the score now?
Score is 5-2 in favor of Warren Kiamco, and this looks like it's going to make it 6-2. Well, there it is, 6-2, and race to 9. I noticed that Warren, like many of the other Filipino players, when they're getting ready to shoot a shot, they address a cue ball at the beginning. They place the Q-tip very close to the cloth. And I was just curious about yourself, Corey, and your perspective on that. Do you also, when you're aiming at a shot, getting ready to shoot, do you also place the Q-tip and the Q-stick low on the shot, low on the cue ball, close to the cloth before, taking a few practice swings?
Yeah, I see a lot of these guys. Well, you watch the Filipino players, and then really all their strokes are a little bit different, and it's probably where they grew up playing, because over there, they could grow up playing, table right out in the middle of the street, or some small town, or you never know who they learned from in the beginning, and then once they get those fundamentals, it's hard to change, it's hard to change them, and they all tend to have the long, loopy strokes and keep it real loose and stuff, and it's just who they learned from,
Mm-hmm.
Me, I learned from Jimmy Karras when I was growing up, and I pretty much just aim the tip where I want to hit,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to say that Warren's probably got one of the straighter strokes of some of the Filipinos that live in the Philippines. He's got a pretty good stroke, and his timing's great.
I believe even Marlon
Manalo?
Yeah, Marlon Manalo was. I think I saw him in the tournament. I didn't see him play any matches. Did you see him play in any pool? He's got a different stroke than most Filipino players. It's not nearly as loopy as you so justly described.
Yeah, he's actually he's won the Asian Snooker Championship, and he grew up playing snooker over there. I played him in the 10 ball. I think it was around before I lost Alex. I ended up beating him. I think it was 10-8 or something like that. But he only missed one ball, and it was he made a lot of great shots. He got actually really unlucky in that match. But yeah, he's a hell of a player.
Did you play him in this tournament?
Yeah, I played him in the 10 ball.
Excuse me, yeah.
Oh, if he can get right on the rail, he's got a shot. What a shot that was. That was a great shot right there. Warren's cue ball is, he pretty much puts it where he wants,
I see that.
And that's really where the whole game is. It's all in the cue ball control. Ball pocketing, there's a lot of great ball pocketers out there, but the guys that finish good every week are the guys with good cue ball control. I mean, if you're playing a little bit bad and you get good cue ball control, you can get away with it,
Mm-hmm.
If you're one of those guys that's all the time making tough shots, that one week you're playing bad, you're not going to finish too good.
Uh-oh.
Well, he got a little outline there.
Yeah, that fast table.
And this is in a weird situation because he doesn't want to just roll it in because he might send the cue ball towards the side.
We've seen a couple of skids on those roll-in shots, too. He hit the rail first.
Yeah, he missed it.
Devil pocket got him.
Because he had to do something with the cue ball to stay away from the side. If he could have just hit it naturally, would have probably made it for sure. But some of those situations just get tough. Oh, wow.
My, oh my. Some real uncharacteristic mistakes in this match.
Boy, that ball just caught the point perfect there. When the cue ball catches the very edge of the point, it'll just die.
Well, this match has been underway for 45 minutes, maybe, and we've had over 2,000 internet viewers that have dropped in and to visit the live stream. Oh, nice shot there.
Good shot.
Well, Bustamante tightens up the lead, making it 6-3. And he needs every game that he can get now. Warren only needs 3 balls. It's a race to 9. Right after this match, we've got another great match with Mike DeShane and Mika Eminem. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Joey Augustin, Joey A from the Internet Pool Forums, and I'm here in the booth with Corey Dool.
All right, let's see if we can make this one on the side this time.
Nothing but heartache there.
Yeah, that one ball, I'm not sure if he's got an easy shot in the side or not. Just cut that one in the side.
I think that's exactly where he's going to make this ball.
Yeah, this is one of those shots where he's got to kind of hit it soft, and this ball can skid a little, you know.
Oh, it looked like he's going to dig down with spin and try and go 3 rails to get shape on the 2 on the side. No? Oh, couldn't see it from that angle. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it must have been too tough to cut. Well, this one, he's got a little steep angle here. He's either got to kill it, try and keep the cue ball in the middle of the table, or he's got to try and draw it over one rail and hit it firm.
It looks like he just has to make this 2 ball. The 3 can go just about anywhere on the table unless he's snookered behind the ball.
Yeah, followed around. That was a good shot there. That was a good shot. I didn't see that one. That was the best shot there.
Very nice.
Okay, so I would probably follow this 3 ball with a little bit of left English and just try and bring the cue ball to the center of the table.
So you've got a good angle on the 4 ball to make it easy to get shape on the 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't go straight up. Well, you gotta, and then you gotta worry about jacking yourself up on the 7.
Like that?
Yeah, but now he's gonna get the bridge out. Now he's got to worry about getting on this. So, would you play the 6-10 combo, or would you try and get underneath the 6?
Well, I think the 6 actually passes the 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a whole open pocket on the 6, but I think it may pass. At least he played shape on the 5 like it did.
Well, depending where that 10's sitting, if it's sitting right close to the rail where it could be easy to, make the combo, I might just shoot the combo.
Well, that's what Warren's looking at right now. I'll tell you, it's tough enough shooting a ball straight into the pocket. In that particular pocket, a combo is just a very risky shot, and there aren't many balls left on the table.
Yeah, I don't think he has an angle to come under it.
Yeah, it looked like if he draws it back, the cue ball's gonna try and go to the left. Oh, look at this
Oh,
shot.
he did come under it. Look at that.
What a shot
Gotta
that
slow
was.
down. Look at that. It
Wow.
just got froze. That's the only place he can't make it.
My goodness.
If it bounces at all, that's pretty unlucky right there. You have to thin it and try and go behind the 9 now.
Ooh. At that angle, he's going to have a very, very tough time getting underneath the 9 unless he goes to the side rail, and I don't know if he can get past the 7 to do that. Well,
wow, what a shot that was. I think he got him, maybe. I don't know.
almost. I think Bustamante will be able to get a piece of this 6.
Well, if not, he can kick down to the bottom rail, and as long as he hits half the 6 on the left-hand side, he's going to make it in the side, you know. So
He's looking at it.
we hit that pretty firm. Oh, and he left Warren a shot.
No roll there.
Yep.
One of the internet viewers had asked if you had ever played any snooker.
I've played a little bit. I do like to play it whenever I see a snooker table.
How about 3 cushion?
That was a good shot there. 3 cushion, yeah, I've played a little bit of 3 cushion. I got into it real good there for a couple months, and it just ruined my pool game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Threw me
Spinning the cue ball all the time.
I don't know. It's an interesting game. I like the game, but it's a different stroke, I think.
Well, this looks like it's that Warren's going to take a 7-2 lead in this match.
Yeah, that's another game for Warren.
The door is closing for Bustamante to get back in this match. Warren only needs 2 games to win the match.
Well, I'm glad to see Warren having a good tournament this tournament. He works hard and he travels and goes to all these tournaments, and he's a hell of a nice guy. I hang out with him when I go to the Philippines, and you know, he's real hospitable when we go over there, and you know, treats everybody good. So.
Oh, that's great.
It's unfortunate for Francisco. He pretty much, I mean, if he looks back, he could pretty much say he's had a shot to win most of these games, really. So.
Yeah, I think he's made some characteristic mistakes.
Well, that side rail break again, it just, I don't know. There's just not many balls going near pockets with that. I don't know.
And we've got 2,500 viewers that have visited the live stream, and we're just so glad that they have visited us. And I'd like to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors: Poison Q, Predator Q, Simonis Cloth, Aramuth Pool Balls, Ashley Furniture, a non-billiard industry sponsor, supplier, and Hertz Rent-A-Car, Inside Pool Magazine, Radio 1, Billiard Factory, and ProPool.com, the stats guys, Ron Hoffman, Bob McFerrin, and Mike Moon. Thanks, guys, for all your help.
I'm not sure if he can see a piece of this one. If he can somehow maybe come with a little soft masse, just thin the one, he might be able to leave the cue ball behind the 6 if he can just get to the rail, you know.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That would require a very fine touch, but yeah, that's a distinct possibility.
Other than that, if he's going to be rolling out, I don't really see where he's going to roll out to. You know, he might be able to just hit the 10, leave a piece of the 1 to where he can just thin the 1 over. I think that's what he's looking at, rolling out down there, but I don't know. I think Warren will just thin the 1 and leave him hooked. It's a pretty easy safety, I think.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The 10 spots. Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the best for Bustamante here. I don't think he wanted Warren to see that. He might be able to jump this 6 in now. You know?
Yeah. This is the first time that Bustamante has taken out the jump cue.
I don't really like jump option here. I kind of, I might kick between the 4-10 and hit the bottom side of the 1. Try and slide the cue ball to the 6 behind those balls.
Say that one more time, Corey, please.
I would probably kick between the 4-9, hit the bottom side of the 6, then the cue ball goes into the 6, and then just kills behind those balls, I think.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
But he might jump it in and run out. You never know.
No easy shot for sure. A little safety play here, you think? Got a wall of balls down there on the right corner pocket and another wall of balls down on this side of the table.
Yeah, probably just hit about half the ball, go towards the 6 maybe.
Right.
Yeah, good shot there. Yeah, he's left this one in a tough position. Francisco is going to need to pocket this 1 ball. If he goes under it, he might scratch.
Right.
Like where the chalk is.
That's right. I don't think he can afford to hit this softly either.
Oh, what a shot. Wow. Well, that went in like it had eyes right there.
Yeah, Francisco's not ready to lay down just yet. That was a TV table shot there.
That worked out pretty nicely. I don't know if he was planning to do that, but
it looks it looked good.
Now, does the 4 go by the 6?
I think it does quite easily.
Well, it must. He didn't roll that up. He didn't roll up to get closer to the 4. He just made sure he kept his angle to where he can shoot the 5 in the other corner.
I don't think he's worried about getting stuck on the rail here.
That pocket's tight over there, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
All right, so, you know, as long as he can get on the 8, he's just going to maybe move out towards the middle of the table here and just draw up by the 9 and ensure you get your angle on the 7 so you can come towards the 8. Oh, it went the other way.
I like the way you were suggesting, Corey.
Well, either way, these balls are pretty easy, but I like coming towards the balls.
Sure.
I don't really like going across too much. I like going towards the angle that I want. Yep, got a perfect angle on the 9, so maybe come back in this match a little bit.
I'm going to refresh the player stats here and see what the score is. Did we hear the tournament director announce it 8-4? 7-4.
He's going to the middle break. I think this is a smart move here. Now watch this break. This is the one he was really hitting good on me.
Well, those balls definitely moved a lot better than the other break, but still no reward.
Must be the reason why he hasn't done it on this table. He must have practiced it and knew that it wasn't really working.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, you can't hit it any better, can you?
No, I mean he exploded the rack, and the balls looked like they were going everywhere.
He
Just
broke
didn't
from
find
a
a
little
hole.
4 inches off, and the cue ball flew right back to where he broke from.
Yep. Look at almost hung that one up.
Okay, he's got a really good safety here. He can thin the 2 and go behind the 10. And if he does that, it's it's curtains. There's going to be no kicks.
Well, not enough speed.
He doesn't even really need to get behind the 10. If he'd have just kept
left
that
him.
2 on the rail, it would have been, enough. The 2 just inched out. Let's see it now.
Or do you cut this 2 ball softly, or do you try and? I'd be afraid of hitting it hard and scratching off the 8 in the corner pocket.
Well, the 2's actually got a shot to bank in the corner because, once the cue ball hits the 8 gets out of the way.
Sure.
2's got room to bank.
Well, the carom might get a carom on the 8 ball. The 8 ball might slide in past that 5 ball too.
Oh wow. He was just trying to play safe, and he got away with it a little bit.
Yep.
Now, if Warren can see enough of the 2 to bank the 2 up by the 9 and spin 2 rails under those balls, it's probably the shot.
Well, I definitely didn't see that shot, but it looks like just what he's trying to do, close to it.
He tried to. I think he might have came out a little. Well, Bustamante's got to play some sort of safety here. He'll probably just bank the 2 over behind the 4 and run the cue ball up maybe by the 6 ball. He tried to, but yeah, he just hit a little high there. Well, and Warren's got, he can see the 2. He can play a safety. He can bank the 2-3 rails down by the 10 and force follow, leave the cue ball behind those balls. Or he can try and play an aggressive shot by playing the 2 maybe off the back of the 5 or playing the 2-5 combo, something like that. Yeah, he played it off the back of the 5. Here comes the 5. That was a great shot there. The Filipinos play those so well.
Excellent shot. Yeah, I've just been watching Francisco play this match, and it's not one of Francisco's better matches. I'm kind of surprised about the number of errors that he's made, and I don't know if he's got something on his mind or it's just not his regular stellar play.
It's funny, a lot of players, you know, once they get a couple bad things go wrong, then they start thinking, oh, I'm getting every bad roll, and they start getting negative thoughts, and then all of a sudden they got a long, tough shot, and they're like, oh, I'll probably scratch on this, and sure enough, they scratch, and they start creating, you know, bad things that can happen to them.
Well, what do you do specifically when things aren't going your way, and when the rolls are going against you, and you're missing a couple of key shots that you know that you should make? And what do you tell yourself?
Well, you just gotta try and you know, just take every shot as the next shot. You know, you just have to keep shooting, and you know, whatever happened before, you can't
Dwell on it.
Yeah, you got to try not to. Obviously, you can dwell on a little, but you know, pretty much whatever you think about doing is what you're going to do. So if you're thinking about missing balls, you're going to miss balls. You know.
Mm-hmm. All Francisco can do is watch Warren continue to run these balls. Well, I guess the stat chart wasn't accurate after all.
Eight to 4, and we're racing to 9. Or, yeah, 9, correct?
That's right, racing to 9. The Francisco is shooting an 870, and Warren Kiamco is shooting 860. Those stats are provided by our stat crew, Ron Hoffman, Bob McFerrin, and Mike Moon of ProBull.com.
Well, Warren's made one, and back in the corner, it kind of went spinning in that, I guess the 8 ball went spinning in that top right corner. And it looks like he can probably, I don't know if the one goes by the 5 in the corner, but he can probably play this in the side with draw and bring the key ball 1 rail across for the 2 ball. Oh, he played it off the 5. Look at that. I didn't see that. That worked out real good.
Beautiful shot.
Well, these balls are sitting pretty good. This is like what happened to me playing Alex last night. I had him 8 to 7, and I broke and scratched, and he had a 110 combo. And the next game he breaks and he gets an easy run out.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe he did that.
Wow. Do you see Francisco shooting this 3-10 combo into the 4 and leaving the 10 on the in the pocket?
Well, I mean, with ball in hand, I'm not gonna shoot the 3-10-4. I mean, I thought he would come up and you know, shoot the 3 in the corner, and look at this. With ball in hand, you know, he's still not playing the shot Warren tried to play position for. I think, you know, the balls were sitting pretty easy. I thought Warren could just run the balls. He must have been worried about that 4 to the 6 position, I guess.
Right.
So, well, maybe Francisco's got a little life here still in the set.
Let's see if Francisco's got any fight left in him. .
he's got to get the bridge out, it looks like. Or maybe he can stretch. He started with the tip really far away from the cue ball. It's interesting how he does that with the bridge.
Yeah, that's, well, I think most of the time his Q-tip is a pretty good distance away from the cue ball.
Oh, good shot on the 10.
Well, I just noticed that Kurt de Klerk from Belgium, the World Classic Wheelchair Champion, is keeping an eye on the match, and he's staying around to support the tournament and the rest of the professional players. Kurt won a match against Cincinnati, Ohio's Charlie Hans, a grueling match, a tough match. Both players played extremely well. They played right here on the TV table, and I had the honor of doing that match.
Now, where are you going to break from? He hasn't made a ball from anywhere.
Yeah, he's got to keep on moving,
back to the side right. I'll bet he's
Oh.
going to hit this one pretty hard. He's a little
Frustrated,
mad,
yeah.
frustrated. He's really trying to kill these.
He hit it very square.
Yeah, he hit that one good. And he made the one.
Finally made the one.
Yeah, he can make the 2.
Play a little safety on the 3 ball.
Yeah, he could do that. He could roll up on the 9, or he could draw back and try and bump the 3 out.
Well, that's 7-8 is a little bit of a trouble ball.
Yeah.
You know, you may be able to sneak up underneath that 9 ball and lock him up pretty tight after making this 2 ball.
I see him drawing into the 3. I think that's what he'll do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. No, you're right. He didn't get over there though.
No, he didn't slide the cue over enough.
Now he's going to run into the 9.
Right. He can't get underneath it. You're right.
He might draw towards the 8-7 now.
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah, he got it behind there. Might have left an edge of it. Might be able to cut it behind the 6, maybe.
Put a little mini Masse curve on this. Trying to go behind the 10. Uh-oh.
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 Well, now he's still got that 7-8 to worry about. So what do you do? How would you try and get on the 8? He might be able to carry him the 8 if he gets the cue ball by the spot.
That's a possibility, but we can't see that carom perfectly from this angle.
Mm. And he could play the 5-10 combo, possibly, but that's pretty tough.
I believe the score must be 8-5.
Well, he got straight in on this 4. I don't know. I don't think that's where he wanted to be. Must be. He must be trying to play the 5 in the corner up here. Wow. Alright, well, let's see what the plan is here. Yeah, he's looking at the carom on the 8. He might be able to, if he gets down towards the bottom rail, he might be able to bank the 7 cross side and play the 8.
An interesting statistic that ProPool.com provided on the break and the balls pocketed on the break is Warren Kiamco has made 16 balls on the break, and Bustamante has made 3. Now, naturally, you know, Warren has had more opportunities to break.
And that's where I say that the luck comes in Temple. Because both guys were hitting them hard from the side rail.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy makes 16 balls on the break, and the other guy makes 3. So,
well, one guy has broken, almost twice as much, 8 to 5, 8 games to 5 games.
Oh, look at this shot. He's playing for the 7, on the side. Wow, what a shot.
Very nice.
That was interesting. I didn't see that one.
Francisco's got plenty of fight left in him, it looks like.
Yeah, really, where he put the cue ball there, he could have played the 7 in either the side or the corner.
Does he want to get as close to straight in as he can on this ball? Does he want to...
On the 9?
That's right.
Oh, he doesn't want that. Angle.
Yeah, he doesn't want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have played to get straight in, but I guess even if you do get straight in, you're still gonna be able to make the 10 because 10's sitting pretty good. But now this
is the tester here.
This I would probably bring the cue ball straight across. I don't like hitting this with a lot of inside.
No, as fast as this table is.
He hit it with inside, but it's.
Oh, it fell.
He hit it good. That ball, that's a tough shot to make right there. That was a great shot.
Well, got to get the cue extension out.
Well, it was a really good shot. The extension.
Warren has pocketed 77 balls in this match versus 54 balls. Those stats should change shortly.
Yeah, it's all about the break, when you got guys that are just run out, once they get a shot, it's going to run out. It's pretty much all about the break, and playing 9-ball, pretty much all the players make a ball on the break normally.
Sure.
So it's more obviously they're going to run more racks. So if you make one mistake, it might cost you 5 games. Where in this game, you make one mistake, you're probably going to get to the table in the next 2-3 games. But just Bustamante, it's not that he played badly this set. It's that when he broke, he didn't have anything go in, and the other guy broke and something went in, and they're just hitting him hard trying to luck something in. So
the statistics on the match rating for each player is Francisco Bustamante has a 905, and Warren Kiamco has an 886.
There goes the one on the side. That's what he's looking for right there, that one.
Well,
let's see now. Here's another thing. He's playing 9-ball. He's probably going to know where the one's going. He's going to make core ball, but know where the one's going. In this game, he's hitting them hard. He's trying to get lucky and get a shot. And now he's jacked up over the 10. He has to play safe for a shot. Right.
Well, they talk about people who have figured out the rack, and you've made some great discoveries in 9-ball and in the soft break, and looks like you alone solely are responsible for some of the rule changes in some of the 9-ball tournaments.
Well, it's the the players have just gotten better, and they run more racks, and I just don't think that race to 9, or race to 11, race to 13. I don't think that's a long enough test to prove who the best is.
Mm-hmm.
So as the players have gotten better, the races should be getting longer, or the pockets should be getting tighter.
Right. I think Earl agrees with that philosophy about the pocket should be tight.
Yeah. See, it's just the players are so much better nowadays than they were.
And more of them.
Yeah, and there's a lot more good players. Yeah, you're right. So, you know, the amount of chances at the table that you're going to get playing 9-ball is
Ooh, I like that shot. Look at this.
he got unlucky there. If he catches the 3 full, he's pretty straight in.
Yep.
So I don't really see an easy safety here. He's probably going to try and clip the 3 and go
Behind the 7.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell you what, he can't leave an edge of that 3-ball. Well, he's going to try and go behind the 9.
He left an edge, but I don't know if Warren can do much with it. You see how the cue ball and the 3 are straight in the corner?
Right.
That means that they'll probably kiss. So the chances are that Warren, he's going to have a tough time getting the cue ball away from the kiss with the 3.
Right.
And he might be able to do it by just thinning it. See how he kissed it?
You called it right, Corey.
So that was the tough thing about that shot. He could have maybe played for the kiss and tried to stop the cue ball on the 3.
Hmm.
I mean, if you know it's going to kiss, that might have been a possibility, but it was just a tough situation. It was actually the best safety Francisco could have hit. He didn't need to leave the edge, but he left it. Perfect.
The score is 8-5, and Bustamante needs every single game. It's a race to 9, and
Gotta watch the scratch here.
Boy, he hit that one to the outside of the pocket there. Almost missed it.
That was a good shot. Okay. Well, I just don't want to get straight in on this ball. I'd rather just stop there.
Stop it, right. Mm-hmm. No, he didn't get straight in. He moved it out a little bit, and looks like it ought to be easy shape on the 7 ball. He wants to get straight in on the 7, I would imagine.
Yeah, just high English, just come up, just past the 9. Oh, he didn't hit it.
A little weak there. But he did get straight in on it.
Yeah, this one, I don't.
Stop shot, that's it, huh?
I'd actually probably roll it in just to make the pocket bigger. That way, if you hit the rail, it could still go, you know, or kill it maybe, like hit it with a little bottom.
Yeah, put a little draw drag stroke on it.
Yeah, just that's probably how I did it. He might stop it. But.
Yeah.
His stroke's good. See how he stopped it, but he still hit it soft. That's that type stroke. Efren shoots those good too.
Mm-hmm.
He still hit it pretty soft. He didn't fire it, you know.
Well, do you have any matches lined up for tonight or tomorrow? Any side matches?
No, I practiced around last night with Gomez, and we played a set of rotation, and he beat me. But I don't have anything lined up tonight.
Oh,
I'm supposed to fly out tomorrow morning, so.
Okay.
Now this will make it 8-6, huh?
That's right. Bustamante shows he's got plenty of fight left in him. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Predator Cues, Poison Cues, Simona's Cloth, Aramuth Pool Balls, Ashley Furniture, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Inside Pool Magazine, Radio 1, Billiard Factory, and ProPool.com. It's great to see some of the non-billiard industry people, involving themselves with pool, like Ashley Furniture and Hertz Rent-A-Car and Radio 1. These are the people that are bringing this live stream free to our internet viewers, and we hope that our internet viewers will drop in on their website, take a look at some of their products. If you're not inclined to spend any money at this time, drop them an email. Let them know that you were tuned in to the World Classic, the Galveston World Classic, and you appreciate them sponsoring this tournament. In fact, while we got a little break in the action, drop in on their website and ask them to let them know that you appreciate their efforts and their investment in this live stream.
I'll tell you what, this Moody Gardens is a nice place, though. I've seen, they got all the water slides over there, and, I didn't get a chance to go over there and do any of that, but it looks like a fun place. I saw the line with all the kids today.
Oh,
the
weekend, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like
Disney World.
Yeah, it looked like they had to wait about an hour to get on
Oh my goodness.
the slides.
Yeah, I haven't been out to see everything either. They've got the Max Theater, a 3D theater, and even a 4D theater here. And they've got a zoo. They've got a living forest. And if I time off tomorrow morning, son's down. He just came in to see his dad and to spend a few dollars helping the Galveston area to recover. And maybe I'll get a chance to go out. I'd really like living rainforest and just see what I think it's in maybe like a glass pyramid over there. And they've got a golf course. They've got a 220-acre botanical garden. I've been eating in the restaurant and not leaving, and been good. And I have no complaints about the food. It's tasty.
Yeah, I got some good food over there too. And then the ocean's, the Gulf's just right there, and
Yeah, that's great to be able to drive along the Gulf and with the seawall right there, and you're looking right at the beach. It's very similar to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, where you can drive down Highway 90 and see all the beachgoers, and the Gulf of Mexico. Tell you what, the Gulf looks pretty down here, a lot prettier than I've seen it down in the Mississippi area. I'm from Louisiana, but I saw a lot of green water close to the shoreline, and yeah, it's very, very, very beautiful.
Yeah, I went over there. I was driving to go eat, and it was pouring down rain the first couple of days here. And I went over there, and it was raining. The waves were up, and everybody was, man, there was cars parked everywhere. They were all trying to go out there and surf. And
oh, really?
yeah, it was pretty neat.
Ah, sorry I missed that.
They were all out there in the rain.
In the rain, trying to do a little body surfing?
Yeah. Yeah. Warren's practicing that shot he missed from there. Thought he could have rolled that up a little bit and got closer. I'd prank that ball.
Huh. He's still missing it. Well, that table's got some powder on it, huh?
Bustamante, he gets powder on the table, all over the balls. I mean,
that's got to affect the play of the balls, huh? The powder on there.
It definitely does. It's yeah. I'd like to see the tables cleaned a little more, the balls cleaned a little more during play.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think that besides cleaning, polish, do you think the balls should ever be waxed?
Well, there's a with the set of balls, with the Aramith balls, you can purchase a ball cleaner.
That's right.
And I would say that that's probably the best to use.
Mm-hmm.
There's different ball cleaners out there, and all of them seem to work. But as long as you just get a cleaner that's specific for pool balls.
Well, Aramith Pool Balls is our official balls that's used here for the Galveston World Classic Tournament, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind donating a little Aramith pool polish, and we're glad to give them a little press on some of their products, and we're glad that you mentioned about the ball cleaning fluids that they sell and use.
Yeah, I use it on my table at home. I like to clean the balls often and keep the conditions good, and it just keeps the table playing good. you know.
What you say, Chris? How you doing out there? Yeah, turtle wax, huh? Some of the internet viewers like turtle wax.
Yeah, I've heard of turtle wax and some other. You know, I think that ball cleaner they use though is probably the best.
True Blue 8's giving you the what's up, Corey.
Oh, how's it going, True Blue? Now he's making balls. Look at this. It's just like the whole set's around now. It's amazing.
Well, it would be amazing if Bustamante is able to come back from that major deficit.
Well, he's got to cut this 3 in the side pretty thin. I don't know if he can, you know, play off the 5 somehow. You know, maybe he can use draw and hit the 5 full, or maybe he can clip the 5 thin and spin 3 rails around, or, you know, maybe he'll choose to play safe. But I'd probably for the gusto here and try and draw off of it.
Well, I think the score is 8-7. Oh no, almost in the drink.
Yeah. Well, he can see the 4.
I don't think he's going to be able to make it, though.
I don't like going off the left side of it, unless if he's
that's the only choice he has.
Well, if he thin it, he needs to thin it. He needs to thin it on the left side, bring the cue ball behind the 10.
Sure.
I don't know if he can see enough of it to bank it, but
I don't think he's going to miss. I think he's got to thin it, just like you said, very thin. And he can't afford to scratch because this match will be over.
Yeah, thinning it's taking a chance because if it goes 2 rails and bounces off that long rail ball, and he doesn't get behind the 10-6, he's going to leave a shot. And the way those balls are laying on the rail, he's going to leave a kick no matter what.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Oh.
What a roll.
But see, he leaves a kick. He leaves a kick. This is a pretty pocketable kick here as long as he hits the left side of the 4.
Well, he's got to watch out that he if he makes the 4, that he's got to have shape on the 5.
Yeah, chances are he'll get something because he's coming around 3 rails. But you know, this is a tough shot. Obviously, you got to hit it pretty good to make it.
I think he's got to hit it rather high.
Oh, he hit it a little too fat.
Yep. Had to get a little closer to that side pocket to make that ball.
At least he didn't leave it straight in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
This one, Francisco might shoot at this ball. He might try and cut it in. I mean, if he cuts it in with inside and misses the 8, he's going to have a shot at the 5. Or he could spin around, or... Yeah, just a little fat. Look at how lucky this is.
Well,
I mean,
he wasn't able to pocket that ball, but he got a great roll.
Well, he knows if he misses it, he's got a lot of cover. But he was playing the cue ball further up the table. Now Warren's in a pretty tough spot here. He's got to kick 2 rails and try and catch the top of the 4. Maybe pocket in the corner, and hopefully if he misses it, he hits it thin. You don't really want to hit under this ball because you could scratch, or the 4 could hit the 6.
Looks like he's getting ready to put a quick stroke on this. Yeah.
See, he didn't want to hit under it like that.
You called it, boy. That almost scratched.
Yeah. He wanted to thin it. He wanted to thin at the top of it.
Right.
And So Francisco's got a shot in the corner. He needs to roll up to the side. And,
if he stops a little short, he can shoot the. Well, if he goes up to the side pocket, he's not going to do that.
He needs to go up. And you got to watch. Sometimes this ball skid on you and come up. And he got to get up there, but if it's in case if it skids, right?
Right.
And then your cue ball stops there, then you got nothing.
Exactly. Well, this will be something if Francisco executes this run out here.
Yeah, he came a little short there. He wanted to get straight in to where I think the 7 goes by the 9 in the corner down here, the bottom right corner.
Would you shoot it back down?
That's what I do. I just roll to the end rail and go ahead and shoot it in that corner.
Yeah, you could almost stop the cue ball. Bad shape there.
He overhit it.
My goodness.
Yeah, he's pretty mad about that one. But he can still make it in the corner, and I'd probably, he comes across and back. He's got a little cover on the 9, so. Or if he doesn't like the shot, he could always roll behind the 9 if he wants. But I don't think he'll do that. I think he's going to shoot at it.
Well, he knows he's still got a chance to tie this match up.
He just doesn't like this shot because he's got to hit it with a kind of a weird spin. I almost like hitting this with and draw 2 rails. That way you can kind of hit it firm or let your stroke out a little bit.
Okay.
Draw it around 2 rails and play the 8 in that upper left-hand corner pocket.
I like your thoughts on that. I really do. That's
where you're not babying it.
Yeah, you're liable to get or something if you just kind of roll it in the hole. I think he can get enough speed on that cue ball to get it to go 3 rails and give him a shot in the corner pocket. Got it. See how far away he is from the cue ball right now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he hit it perfect.
Ooh, nice shot.
Perfect.
That was a TV table shot for everyone.
Well, this one I just hit with high left. Come 2 rails for the side pocket. I don't think he'd hit the 10. Yeah, perfect. Well, this is turning out to be quite a match now, huh?
I'm impressed with Bustamante. I think he was down at one time about 5 games. 4 for sure. That's fantastic. Wow, Hill. We've had a lot of Hill matches on this TV table. I don't know what it is about this TV table, but there haven't been a whole lot of matches where the players have shut the other player out.
Well, it all comes down to this break, and he's made balls last couple times, so maybe he's changed something.
Yeah, what do you think he's changed? Because he is making balls.
I think he's hitting it the same way as he was. I don't see much change other than a couple balls are kissing and going in instead of kissing and not going in.
So it's just the luck of the luck of the break.
Yeah, the luck of the break, I guess. But and the luck in the break, it creates more play, and that's why the players like this, the 10 ball, because there's more pushing out and safeties and,
They can use their smarts to win some of these games.
Yep.
Well, it's certainly the additional ball, beyond the 9-ball game, the additional ball and 10-ball seems to, create more traffic on the table, and that portion seems to make it a little more difficult.
Well, and failed to make a ball. I don't think Warren can see the whole 1 ball.
No,
I think he can see a piece of it, and I think he can make it rail first if he wants.
Right.
I'm not sure if he can make it straight in.
Do you take a swing at this 1 ball and try and make it?
I don't see much
Kicking at it?
Well,
kick off the side rail?
The problem is with the 2 ball, I don't really see a pocket for the 2 ball either.
No. Two 10 combo in the side, 2 in the corner, the other far corner where the 1 is, or the opposite corner. Same end of the table.
This is a tough situation Hill to be in right here. I don't really see much. I mean, yeah, you could shoot out at rail first if you want.
What about a little tying up a ball or something?
I'll tell you what you could do. You could kick to the right-hand side rail and thin the 1. And if you thin the 1, the cue ball comes 3 rails around, and the 1 goes over towards the 5.
Ooh, I like that.
And that's a pretty safe shot. And I mean, the chances are, if you hit it too full, you might scratch in the corner.
Right.
But if the 2 doesn't go, if he can somehow just roll this 1 in, then deal with the 2. That's what I'd do. Then I'd play the safety on the 2. We'll see what he comes with here. Yeah, he just went ahead and pocketed the 1. All right, so this is gonna be a little easier of a situation, right?
Yes, indeed.
It still looks pretty tough. He's getting right down on it like he knows what he's doing.
I'm trying to slip behind that 7, I think. Not able to slip behind the 7.
Just a simple safety, just, hopefully Francisco makes a mistake is what he's thinking. So I'd say Francisco's probably going to cut the 2 into the 5 and try and come down under these balls, I would say.
Got to be careful that he doesn't undercut the 2 and hit the back rail and allow the carom to scoot the 2 towards the hole.
Yeah, well, if he undercuts the 2, the chances are the cue ball's not going to get back here either. So this is definitely a tough shot. You got to really hit this one good. And if you hit it too thin, you might not get behind the balls either.
Well, I think he can concentrate his energies on the cue ball control and try and get that cue ball back down here behind that wall of 3, 9, 6, 8, 4, right in that area.
I think he's looking at, he might just bank this 2 ball up here by the 7, try and put the cue ball behind the 5. He could do that too. That's a little easier execution wise.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he did. He hit it hard like he was going for it.
Yeah.
And he sold the game out right there.
I think you're right, Corey.
Was he going for that bank combination, or what was he trying to do? Looked like he hit it too hard, right?
Yeah. Maybe he's fought back so hard to get back in this match, and just to give it back to Warren so easily.
Yeah, well, Warren's still got a little traffic here. He's got to get on this 4 ball and then be able to get back down table. So,
how do you think he's going to make the transition from the 3 to the 4? Where is he going to position the cue ball after he makes the 3?
Well, he's just trying to get straight in on it. Now, and then hopefully he can just roll up And if he rolls up, he's still going to have a tough time getting from the 4.
He's got to go in between the 6 and 8 with the cue ball. If he
Yeah,
rolls
this is tough from this 4 to the. If he's got the angle where he can get closer to the 4, I'd do that. I'd try and get close to it. It's going to be a little easier. I would just try and hit it with follow, smooth, and go between the 6-8. But you got to hit it smooth. If you overhit it, it's just going to warp and stay right there. You know, high inside.
A little force follow, make it stick to the rail. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need to hit it with smooth. See how smooth he hit that?
Yeah.
And he's still barely getting up there, right?
Yep. He's got tough shape. He's partially jacked up over the 10 ball. Got probably
see this
18, 20 inches to.
This, I go ahead and hit this with inside,
and
I bring it inside the 9.
Oh.
That way, even if I miss it somehow, I might hook him.
All right. He just goes up and down the table and avoids the 8 ball.
What a great shot that was. And he's got a good angle here. So,
one rail up and down the table.
Yeah,
a little bit of an angle. Yep.
Yep. Perfect. Wow. Bustamante came all the way back to just. That's pretty unfortunate. Ooh, that ball wobbled. I can't believe he followed that 2 rails like that.
It's got a nice shot on the side pocket.
Yep.
Wow. Bustamante must be feeling the pain right now after making that strong comeback. Well, Corey, it's been great working with you in the booth, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. I wish you good luck with your new pool league and your $30,000 added money tournament down there in Florida. And thanks again for joining me in the booth.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It was very nice working with you, too.
All right, Corey. Looks like we ought to have an interview, a post-interview coming up here. Christina Del Garza will be interviewing the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's only about 10 minutes before we have a hot seat match. Interviews here, and we've got Mika and Mike.
Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Christina De La Garza here with Warren Kiamco, who just defeated Francisco Bustamante on the one-loss side of the 10-ball division. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you have to lead twice there. Did you think when you got to 8-8 that you were going to get another shot at the table?
Yeah, I said to myself, if I had a chance to come back to the table again, maybe I will win the game. I will win the match.
Yeah. Well, you seem to struggle a little bit at the beginning with the table. Did you get more comfortable with it further down the?
Oh yeah, because you know the TV table and the other table, the regular table over there, it's different ball. You know,
Right.
yeah, the regular ball and this one it's I think this ball is little bigger. You know
Right.
than the other tournament table. So and the table it's little bit humid. You know,
Mhm.
um, uh, the cushion is too bouncy.
Mhm. Well, do you feel more comfortable with it now going into your match tomorrow?
Ah, okay. I'll take a rest now and think about for the game tomorrow.
Okay, so are you going to stick around and watch to see who you're going to play tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. Whoever lost this match, I have to play tomorrow. So whoever I play tomorrow, I prepare for that.
Okay. Well, congratulations again and good luck tomorrow. We'll see you again on this table then. You guys stay tuned. We're going to have Mike Deshane and Mika Immonen from the hot seat match in just a few minutes. Thanks.